Hello and welcome to another Minecraft Redstone video. In this one we're going to be covering some of the different ways you can get onto the Nether roof and then break the bedrock up there. So first you obviously have to go into the Nether. So for that I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to build a portal, but the smallest portal size is 4 by 6, and then light it with a flint and steel or fire charge and then go through it. So I am in the 1.16 nether, but it does seem as if I have spawned in a nether waste little hole. So now let's get to the nether roof. So for this, ladders and ender pearls are your friends. So I'll take some ladders and some ender pearls, and I'll do this in survival just to show you can. What you are going to want to do is you're going to want to create a ladder all the way up to y equals 126. So I'm not going to do that just because I'm in creative and can fly, but in survival you would have to make a pillar all the way up. Okay, so once you reach the bedrock, what you want to find is you want to find a piece of bedrock that under targeted block in your F3 screen says 127 as the y coordinate. So I'm going to dig around a little bit and see if I can find one of those. Okay, so after a little bit of digging, I found this one block right here that is at y 127. Now you'd like to take the coordinates of that. For me it's pretty simple, -8, 127, 8. Now take a screenshot of those by pressing F2 or write them down on a notepad. So what you're going to need to do now is actually get up into that block on a ladder. So to do that, you're going to take a ladder, ender pearl into it. So now I'm in this little 2x1 space. I'm going to want to ender pearl into this obsidian block. So I'm going to aim just above the hitbox of the ladder, and now, kazam, I'm above the nether roof, and if I look at the targeted block, that is my targeted block right there. So I'm going to put a torch on it just to mark it out.
Just in case any of you guys were confused, when I said obsidian, I really meant bedrock. It's not obsidian. And kazam, that was just me kind of being celebratory when I got to the top of the bedrock.
Okay, so now everything you see in my hotbar, 1 obsidian, 2 pistons, 2 TNT, a lever, an oak trapdoor, and a building block is everything you're going to need to destroy this piece of bedrock. So first you're going to take the torch and you're going to go in any direction right to the left of it. So I can put my piece of obsidian there, anywhere really. So I'm actually going to go into survival mode just to show you that this is possible just with this amount of resources. You're going to want to break that torch right there, place a piston with a piece of TNT on top of it, a block of iron, a lever, a piece of TNT, and then your trapdoor on the top of that obsidian block. So what we're going to want to do with this little setup here is go right up to this trapdoor, flick open the trapdoor, flick that lever, and then come over here, and there's going to be a little gap of obsidian right between the piston head and the piston, and you're going to want to either use an auto clicker or change your control layout so it works. You're going to essentially spam click that. But to make it more consistent, what we're going to do is we're going to go into options, controls, and then under controls you're going to want to find the use item / place block. That is going to be set on default to right mouse button. You're going to want to change that to something relatively easy that is a key though, because on your keyboard, I'll just change it to R. On your keyboard, when you press and hold something, it is actually going to do it once and then repeatedly do it super fast, so it's essentially the same thing as a auto clicker. You can do it this way in game, or you can use an actual auto clicker. Just note that you do have to use the R key, not the right click, to open up to interact with anything or place anything. So let's actually do this right now. So I'm going to open up this trap door. I'm going to flick the lever with my R key. I'm going to come over here, find that little hole, press and hold the R key. And now, as you can see, this piece of there's now a piston facing upwards, and I've taken about 1.5 hearts, and I'm now healed. I'm going to break that piston, and we're going to see that there is now a hole into the bedrock with our ladder in it.
Just in case any of you guys were confused, I myself definitely did not make this method of breaking bedrock. I believe this was Eagle Eye 621 and Raiseworks working together on this during a stream. I just want to clear that up. I'm truly not that smart. Hopefully I'll remember to put the links to their videos in the description.
So now, depending on what piece of bedrock you have broken, it might be a little bit trickier to get out of that situation, but you can also always break more pieces of bedrock to make a larger hole. Like I could easily, in about 10 minutes, break a 3x3 hole such as this. That could bring me all the way down to the new 1.16 Nether.
It truly doesn't have to bring you down to the 1.16 nether. It can bring you down to any nether.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.